Yeah. Coming in hot.
Fun. It
Yeah.
was really fun.
What? What
Very
a
fun.
pleasant surprise that was. Get off my table, bitch.
I'd like to say Tobias and our heroin addict buddy enjoyed that. Yeah, okay. You're gonna want to move more to my right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Hot reverb.
Right.
Alright.
Alright.
Yes. I don't like that.
That's pretty hot. You're in the frame now. You're trying to make sure you're
No wonder I couldn't see shit.
in the frame.
I didn't know I had on the peach glasses.
Peach glasses?
Yes.
What have I not been up to? What have I not been up to? Well, his name is Harold. He's doesn't take his dick out all the time, but we have our laughs. Anyway, I think it's been a good week for the most part. And for me, it's been okay. It's been okay. It's been okay. Right. But you know, okay.
He almost didn't make it.
You know what's funny though? Is as soon as I said I had a good week and you said you didn't, I just said it's pretty good. Do you know?
But, you know, good. I'm glad. That's what I do. I try to make you happy. So I'm glad you was happy.
No.
Because my fucking week sucked.
It was okay. Yeah, it was fine.
First 2 days were cool. Call of Duty.
Right.
Man, I got heat stroke on Wednesday.
Right. That was
Wait, I thought it was my heart was going to fucking explode. It was fucking crazy.
Scary. Yeah, I've been
But
there.
I kept pushing, man, and it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Right.
But we're back.
Gosh, yeah. I've
But
had.
that's why I didn't do nothing too crazy, because I'm taking it light. So I just thought, I'd let Johnny Big Dick over here sing a song,
I've had such bad panic attacks where your heart is racing so bad and you feel like you can't breathe. You can't breathe. We really can't breathe. So bad. You can't breathe. Yeah, we have Right, I'm having way too much fun with you and Harold. He's currently in the bathroom getting naked. He got his dick out. Okay, yeah, sure, he's here. He's definitely, oh, you don't know about that, do you? You don't know. You don't know. Okay, never mind. She knows. She knows. She knows what I'm talking about.
I see I'm going to sound like that chipmunk, so I'll fucking
I have a question before you begin. I don't know how you're even going to answer this, and you might not even like it. Why do you think people have been trying to play God? Why are they not satisfied with what they have here on Earth? What is that?
Because they're gluttons.
So you think it's because they give into their vices and stuff? It's not.
It's gluttony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, which is a sin.
Right. Do you think maybe some of us are just born with some kind of innate insanity? Is it insanity?
They just had bad parents.
Okay. Because why, that is a good question. Why are we not satisfied with what we have on Earth? Why do we have to keep looking for other shit? That's
Why you
crazy.
keep saying we? I'm satisfied as a motherfucker.
No, I
I can
know.
die tomorrow,
I
I don't
know.
give a fuck.
Me too. I'm just saying
Because
as
It's
people.
been a good run, you know?
I'm sorry. I just
Because
try to bring
I
us
don't know.
together collectively.
Yeah, but as far as them other
Right.
motherfuckers, they can do what the fuck they want. But
Right.
you know, I just live the way I
Yeah.
want to.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Fuck
Yeah.
you gluttons.
I'm
That's why
happy
they're
to.
fat pigs and they're selfish.
Right. Okay.
And they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors.
They do.
It is what it is.
Okay.
You just have to make peace with yourself. And not
Right,
give
because
two fucks,
that's
you know?
right, because that gluttony is within everyone. Really. We all have that in us.
I got 3 beers lined up on the table, baby. What the fuck you think that is? Fuck. You know I got a little ticket on the ride too. It's just back here in the caboose. You know.
Sounds like you have 2 voices.
I know.
Sounds like you have 2.
What about you?
What do you mean about me? Give me
What
that.
do you think?
Give me it. Give me the mic. I want to hear my 2 voices. And who the fuck said that? Who's saying this to me? Why is she talking to me like that? Why is she talking to me like that? That's what John asks himself every week. Why does she say that to me? I yell at him, I throw fits. He's my doctor. He doesn't know that. He kind of does. Why do I have 2 voices? Why?
You want another one?
Why do I have 2 voices? Yeah, I want to know. Why do I have 2 voices? Why? That one was actually it was epic. It was really, it was so epic. This is my dyke voice. This is what happens when I turn into a complete pussy eater. So bad. That's if I was a dyke. Hi, everybody. I'm back. What is happening? Can you make me sound sexier? I want to sound sexier. give me that sexy voice. That's not the sexy voice. Where's the sexy voice? I want the sexy voice. Folks, I want to know where my sexy voice is, and you won't show it to me. Give me the sexy voice. Give it to me now. I want it. I want the sexy voice. Give me that sexy voice now. I want it now.
There you go.
I want it now. Okay, here we go.
Look, now I'm going to talk
There we
about
go.
sexy voice, and I'm going to tell you about the news.
Yeah. All right. That's hot.
3 men charged after fatal shooting.
Nobody can hear you.
Investigation remains active.
Is that the truth, sister, or not sure?
I don't think anybody will ever understand what
I ain't the one that had me fucking with the bug.
Granted, I did, but I don't think anyone's gonna understand.
Anyway, I'm back.
So what was that about? The
Local news, 3
conviction?
men charged after fatal shooting at Eddie's Minute Mart on
Okay.
Abbeville Highway. The investigation remains active. You know what I think it's all about?
What do you think happened there? Why do you think that
It's
started?
Who fucked whose sister? Or there was a meth deal going wrong.
What if it was both?
Well, pretty much both.
Probably both.
And there wasn't a set of teeth between the 3 of them.
Yeah, that's why. Right, because what happened is
But,
They
you
couldn't
know,
name-
You fuck with my rock, I'm gonna fuck with my
Right.
And you was fucking with my sister too. Blah, 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 blah.
Right. But maybe because they don't have teeth, the message was it didn't come across. And maybe the message just didn't come across the right way.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
they don't
whisper in the
have.
line.
Yeah.
So you say you was my
Right.
sister, and I said, you say what about my sister?
Right.
Fuck.
Because if they
Yeah,
can't.
because you get.
Right.
Have you ever talked to them?
Right. Because they
Sometimes
can't
they got them
articulate.
goober lips where they ain't got no.
Right.
Flap.
Right.
And they're jawing, and you're like.
Very scary. It's so scary.
That's the way I look.
Yeah, folks.
Okay, I have to get away from them.
Right.
But they make me crawl. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus
Brush
Christ.
your teeth, folks. Brush your
Brush
teeth
your goddamn teeth
and
and
lay
lay
off
off
the
the
meth and
Mountain Dew and meth is
Right.
horrible for you.
very bad.
But if you're going to do it, brush your goddamn teeth.
Drink
Only
water.
10% of the 300,000 bushels of oysters consumed each year cost the state tens of thousands of dollars, also threatening the aquatic habitat.
Yeah.
So people down in Myrtle Beach just sucking down oysters and
Right.
they're not replanting them.
Right. Gosh.
Yeah, well, have you ever ate oysters?
No! And I don't want to.
They look, ugh.
I'm not interested, but I think Tobias has.
Like slopping down old snot bugger.
I think Tobias knows about it. But nope.
Junkie on my left, kitty on my left. Tobias.
Tobias. He came with a name. That's
Yes,
what I
he
love
did.
about him.
Didn't even get the name. Paid for him, but you can't name
He's distinguished. I like it. He has his own name.
I wonder what kind of operation he running.
That's pretty hot. It's really hot.
What else you got? I know you got something.
I also had another question, unless you want to get into the game.
All right, give me the question. Give me the question, then we do the game.
So imagine that you are a teddy bear. You're not a human anymore. You're a teddy bear, but we'll just say that you're possessed. It'll be like Ted. It'll be like Ted. You have a consciousness. You do. Somehow this happened. You possessed a teddy bear. Okay? You lived a life and then you possessed a teddy bear. Now you belong to a 4-year-old. And she drags you around everywhere. What are your thoughts? What is going through your head after living for 38 years and now you're inside of a teddy bear? What's happening?
Getting drugged around by a 4-year-old little girl.
Imagine it. Yes, you're a teddy
Have you
bear.
ever seen the way 4-year-old girls treat their fucking dolls?
Yes. Yes,
It
I
would
have.
be for all the sin I've lived in this
Yep. Yes.
life. My soul will be stuck there in this bitch. She'll be dragging me around, beating me into shit, rubbing mud in my face and calling it makeup. Fucking slobbering on. Oh, God.
The only question I have for you, though, is
Dogs would probably get me every now and then, haunt me.
do you think maybe you deserved it?
Yes! I hate that you brought that up, because I can see that happening.
You could see that
Some
happening.
low-level shit.
Low-level shit. You just
That wouldn't
possessed-
last that long, but it's good enough.
teddy
It'll
bear.
make you know next
Right.
time. In fact, I feel like I'm living a life right now for some fucked up shit somebody did. To be honest with you.
Right, yeah.
So I'm doing the best I can.
I
So
came
yeah,
back.
that probably even it
Can
out.
I tell you the reason I think I came back? 2 reasons. I think I do have a greater purpose, and it's a positive purpose. But I also think that I'm coming back here because people, maybe in my past life, loved how much I enabled them. So now I'm coming back as an enabler again. That's okay. You know, I don't mind. It's okay.
Different strokes for different
It's
folks.
okay to be needed and used sometimes, but just don't use me for everything, okay? That's all I'm saying. Right? I'm not gonna sell my body. Come on, there's certain things I'm just not gonna do. But I can enable. I can do. Anyway, do you want to go on to the game or do you want to? This is
disgusting.
getting dirty. What was disgusting?
I didn't mean to burp like that.
Oh.
Man, I've been eating so good. I was so
Right.
sick. I hadn't been eating and I've been starving, but I gorged like a motherfucker today. I was fucking eating
You
sandwiches.
did. I gave you sandwiches. God. And you
Thanks
just,
for.
yeah. And you snacked a lot. And then you watched a really stupid movie called
What?
What?
What
was
it? It's
it?
in the most pop. It's like trending
He was an
on
asshole.
Netflix. It's got William Dafoe in it.
But-
He had this
right.
weird haircut, this way back in
Right,
the 80s.
but he was
on the
okay,
motorcycle
right.
gang.
But who was the other
And
guy?
he kidnaps his singer,
Right.
and the guy, the Marine, has to go get him back. Which he's an asshole.
He's a fucking
He's
idiot.
a fucking. The hero is such a fucking asshole.
He has
throughout
no
the whole movie.
personality.
And I was sitting there, so I was just sitting after. I was just. This is
He has no personality whatsoever.
It's so funny.
Oh
But,
my
I saw
God.
William Dafoe. I was like, in his fucking
Right.
early years, I'm like, hell yeah, let's see what this is about. Oh my God. It's on Netflix. It's the trending section. This is trending.
Right.
But that fucking movie blew my mind because that hero is such a fucking.
He
dick.
has no personality whatsoever, and for
And the
some
lines are
reason,
so simple.
and I'll bring this up, folks, because I don't know if you noticed this, but back in the 80s and 90s, there was this trend of the protagonist being that fucking asshole who has no personality, and chicks just loved him.
He was just a
I don't
sexy
understand that. He has no personality, doesn't laugh, barely
dude.
smiles,
And,
annoying.
Do you know growing up in the 80s though?
So annoying.
Those are my heroes.
I know.
I'm just
Everybody
when I
looked
was
up
a
to
kid, I
him.
thought that guy would have been the coolest guy.
And then
man.
when you
get older, you're
became
like,
an
oh,
adult,
shit.
you thought, he's a douchebag. I was such a
All my
douchebag.
heroes were douchebags.
Yep. Okay.
The Punisher was a douchebag.
Right,
Dude, I remember
yeah.
that. He was a fucking dick.
But even he probably had more fucking personality than the guy we saw today.
Oh
But
man,
anyway.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. But anyway.
Fucking dude, we love. There. Oh shit.
Living the life is the game.
Oh.
Living the life, and I'm going to say most of this is going to be really fucked up. It's going to be so bad, but okay, we'll see.
Let's
Living
do
the
it.
life. So you have to pick a number between 1 through 4, and we're going to put you into the day of your life. A day of your life. Pick a number between 1 through 4.
3.
Oh my God, why did you pick this? Why did you pick the gynecologist? Why did you pick this? You had, here's the choices you had. You had, this is because I'm going to throw you into a day in your life. You could be building a snowman right now with your 3 children. You could be at the horse races. You could be weed farming. You're a fucking gynecologist. Okay. So here we go.
I'd hate to do it though. Oh my god.
Okay. Well, you want to know what it says? Here's what it says. It's a shame you see all the pussy, but you can't get some. There you go. That's your problem right now. This is your problem. Do you want to know? Do you want me to just move on, or do you want to know what the other choices could have been?
Just let me know.
Okay.
Might as well. We got this.
1. You could be building a snowman. You are building a snowman with your 3 children. You're currently on vacation. Very nice. You could be 2 at the horse races. You started betting on horses recently. You are young. You've got nothing to lose but $500. So there we go.
That's the dream right there. That's
And
the
then you
best.
got weed farming. 4. You left the family farm, but now you've started your own business. You started growing weed. You are an outcast to your family now, but you have some very close friends. You're going to try and see if this works. Alright, but you are the gynecologist. Okay?
Yeah, well, it's a good career path, though. You know, I mean, they make good money.
Sure. Okay, so let's
I
go
mean,
to it. Yeah,
I mean, that's,
of
I'm a
course.
doctor. and
Right.
That means, you know, so. That's,
Okay.
I mean,
So that's
not,
3.
That's not to turn your nose up at.
No, not at all. No. That's a noble cause, you know. There's scared women out there who have some problems down there. So. Alright. So you picked 3. Here's what it says about you. You seem to sabotage every opportunity you get to have fun. All work, no play. That is not good. You've become that guy. You always hated and feared. The only pussy you see is the kind women grudgingly pay you to see. But do you take some time off and try to have a little fun? Or do you slave away your final years of middle age? Wow. So you're gonna have to pick a number 1 or 2. I'm so sorry you had to pick that. Pick a number 1 or 2.
Oh, 2?
Okay. You had the choice of 1, go all out and have fun, or 2, stick to the grind. So you're 2.
Yeah, these big wheels keep on turning.
Fun is just not your middle name. You have a duty, and those poor ladies are waiting for you. They need your help. Some of them are scared, but not as scared as your ancestors, because they gave you a 9-inch penis for no reason. I guess it's time to say goodbye to your family name, and that's that. Now, you also could have picked 1, and it says, go all out. Even your attempts to enjoy yourself and go on a pleasant vacation are thwarted by your unshakable stubbornness. Your idea of a vacation consisted of eating the horribly wretched dinner your mom cooked and visiting family you've been far removed from because you're stuck up. Your idea of fun is sitting across from another vagina you can't get into. That's scary. That's bad. Bad. Do you want to know what you could have chosen other than that? Okay. Are you being sarcastic?
No, I was listening. That's very well written. I just want to give you kudos on the writing. But yeah, it definitely gave me a mind trip.
That's horrible. I hate
but no,
Okay.
in all means, well written. But yeah, it really takes you there. I have to give it credit.
Kid, you want to know what would have happened if you just built a snowman with your 3 kids?
Yeah, let's just find out what happened.
Okay. You have been given a second chance at getting your life back. You have had an extremely pernicious youth, getting into so much grave danger that it even cost the lives of friends and family. Will you fall into old ways, or will you keep building the life you always wanted to live? And you would have to pick a number 1 or 2 to determine that. So do you want to see what would have happened? 1 or 2?
1.
Dig your own grave. It says, 1. Your crippling self-doubt has reared its ugly head, and now you are slipping back into awfully self-destructive habits. You must turn this around now before you lose everything, including your loving family. And then it says 2. If you decided to keep living this life, not go back into the old habits, not go back into the dirtiness. It says, this is my life, nothing will stop me. So, 2. You've had to battle many impulses.
That reminds me of a dream I had last night.
Day after day. Your family life was even a disaster for the first 5 years. But now you've become the person you know is the best possible you. So there you could have done that.
I could have done that. Story.
And then 2. 2. I feel so bad for you. I hated that when I was writing the gynecology.
Yeah,
I hated
you're
it.
taking me on a deep trip.
I hated it.
Going there.
But that's life. You want me to keep it real?
Hey, keep it real.
2.
Shit.
I don't play. 2.
No shit.
Horse racing. You want to know what would have happened if you chose
Yeah,
that
yeah.
path?
What the fuck
2.
am I doing out there on the trail?
Yeah. You're not making the most responsible choices, but you're young and you don't care what happens. You've experienced one too many boring years spent in school and spent in the servitude of your own parents. It's about time to shine. Do you keep living recklessly and see where this goes? Or do you cave in and go back to Mom and Dad's house? So you gotta pick a number, 1 or 2. And keep being a wild child or what? Go full speed ahead. You said, fuck the parents, I'm going. So here's what it says, 2. You tripped and fell off a 2-story balcony, drunk and high as can be. But you're alright. At least it was entertaining to the homeless people. You've made the worst possible choices, but perhaps someone out there is watching over you.
Can I stop you right there?
Sure.
That is child's play. That is something Joey, Joey would do. That is just stupid shit.
I know it is.
I've never fucking been so stupid to fall off fucking anything. Fucking drunk.
I know.
But you know what I fucking do?
Yeah.
You steal a car and you
Yep.
crash that motherfucker at high speed and wake up next morning in your bed
Well, it
bleeding,
says, yeah.
and you just get over it. That is what I grew up with. But falling off a fucking
Yeah,
building,
it says
you're a
someone.
fucking moron.
I know. That's why I laughed when I wrote this. Cause
That
I thought,
is
oh my
low
God.
volume to me, man. And let me tell you,
It says.
some days I just sit there and daydream. I'm just thinking about the crazy shit I did when I was young, and it was like I just forgot about it. Just kept
It
going.
says someone out there is probably is watching over you, and it's probably not God. You live another day, you grow a little more, and there you go. And do you want to know what would have
Cheers.
happened if you picked 1, where you go
What
back
happened?
home? If you went back home, it says your parents bribed you into coming back home. Mama's driving Daddy nuts worrying about you, and he never wanted to see your stupid ass again. But Mama's word rules this household and your life, apparently. You go back home only to hate every second of it. So there you go. That could have happened. Could have happened, but alright. Now, we do have one last choice here that you could have went with, and that would be the weed farming business. You want to go into this? It gets worse. Let's see. It just gets worse. Okay. All right.
I'm digging it.
It's that kind of week. Okay.
Yeah,
4.
let's go.
As much as this sounds fun, starting a weed farm, those who should be there to support you have turned against you. You've been disowned from the family, but it's because they feel betrayed. Why could you not take over the family's farm instead? Why be so selfish, as they say? You do, however, have a few close-knit friends who are willing to support you, and maybe, if you work together, this weed farm could be your new business. Now, do you apologize to your family and try to make amends, or do you try to make this weed farm work in your favor? Pick a number, 1 or 2.
I want to make it work in my favor.
Pick a number, 1 or 2. Kiss ass. It says. Why are you picking all the words?
No.
Okay, it
No,
says
you
kiss
gotta
ass.
understand how you make it work in your favor. You know why you kiss ass?
Okay.
Because you getting the intel and you getting inside, but what they don't know is you got the weed farm back
Right.
here, but you're kissing ass to gain access. And then you take them.
Okay, but it says you kiss ass and try to make amends with your family, or you take on this weed farm and see where it goes. So you decided to kiss ass,
Yeah, let's see. What happened? I don't know. You the writer.
and it says 2 because you picked 2. Sometimes you wonder if you should have just starved as an outcast, because this is bullshit. They took you back in, but now you're constantly met with judgment and ridicule. Because it's your family, they hate you. Because you turned against them, but now that you try, you know how you try to make amends with them and they treat you like that weirdo, that black sheep for the first 2 years since you come back? Okay, so do you want to know if you had picked 1, how that would have turned out?
Number 1, every one of these don't sound too good.
It's that week.
All right, let's
Your-
go. Let's
your
down the rabbit
friends.
hole.
Your friends might not have been the best choice to work with. Most of the time they're high on the job, and they haven't been the most reliable by far. It's time to start looking for replacements because your friends are not taking their job seriously. Don't mix business with pleasure, they say. So yeah, I can see that.
Fuck. I could say that.
And there you
yeah,
go.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. Fuck 'em, then.
You still got the farm, but you need replacements fast.
I got a quick answer for almost. There's this universal answer that would put a sunshine on any bad day.
Yeah, okay.
And you know what that magical word is? Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em, right. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't need me, I don't need you. Fuck you.
Mhm.
And we keep moving on.
But at least you decided.
That just means you gotta go somewhere else. But that's how you
Right.
cut ties. You just go on. Don't ever.
But
you will never talk to them again.
What you ultimately decided is to be the gynecologist, and you
Yeah.
decided to
I'm
work
the doctor of the pussy.
all the way.
I'm the doctor of pussy.
Right.
I know it in and out.
Right.
All the way.
At least you didn't take that horrible vacation, though, because that would have been bad. That would have been bad. Yeah. And you
I
gotta
studied one
admire
thing in my life.
that. The one thing.
That's pussy.
The one thing you always want. There you go. There we go. But that's the game. And I don't think it was that bad. I want to say the vacation would have been the worst choice. But you decided to keep going. Because you're dedicated to the pussy.
Well, the only way to get stronger is to keep going.
Right.
You gotta push yourself past
Right.
your ability,
Right.
constantly. It makes you stronger. And it hurts like hell.
Yes, it does. Folks, life is not for sissies. It's really not.
Eat your dreams.
Right.
Marilyn Monroe was poisoned by J.F. Kennedy's brother Bobby, who gave her drink spiked with drugs, claims an ex-LAPD cop.
Well, I thought we already knew that, though. I thought they were already
Oh, they were
talking about that.
gangbanging it all the
Yeah.
time. They were crazy as mom.
Right.
At least they wasn't fucking children like they do these days.
And so then what do you think her deal was anyway? Do you think that she was sincerely an entertainer like she was, or do you think she was also and on a conspiracy level, do you think she was some kind of...
Man, they just took advantage of that one.
I think they did too. I don't think there was any conspiracy behind that.
Man,
I think they
used her like a sex
just
doll.
used her up. I know.
That's sad. I didn't even think she was attractive, really. They just fucking used her up. She's just
Honestly,
a sex doll.
I think she was smarter than
You
the
remember
way she
that-
came
what
across.
Was that?
Right.
Dollhouse. Remember that story about Nazi's dollhouse? They had the sex dolls. They was.
Yeah. Right.
The Nazis would have this thing where they would call sex dolls and they would just fuck.
Right. That's
That's
how
all
they
they
got
were
the
good
idea
for.
for Joy Division. Joy Division, that's what that's about. And that's also a band, by the way. They
Yeah,
named
great
themselves
band.
after that. Yeah. Right. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this ever on the podcast. Maybe I did.
Oh shit!
But
Breaking news.
Barbie dolls, I hate to say it, folks, but if you got kids who play with Barbie dolls, Barbie was modeled after a sex doll from Germany. That was actually their idea. She's modeled after a sex doll.
What?
That's not the kind of... I mean, that's just not the
You don't
kind of
say.
impression you want to...
Underwater
Ugh.
pipeline leaks off the Gulf of Mexico. People thought it was Cthulhu, but it was on fire, and I saw the video.
What?
It's like, no, the oil busted out, but it caught on fire, and
Right.
It was just a flame
Okay,
in the ocean.
so... Right.
And the first thought everybody thought was,
Okay.
it was Cthulhu. It was Cthulhu, from Lovecraft. Cthulhu!
Cthulhu! Really? They thought it was him?
Yes, that was the first thing they thought, and they said it was funny because that
He's
was
one
the
of the
first thing
old
they
ones.
thought. They never
Yeah.
thought, oh shit, there's
Mhm.
an oil leak. They thought it was a monster from Lovecraft.
Right.
And But I was reading it and I was laughing. That was the first thing they thought. But they
Well,
actually put out the fire.
Here's my
But
question.
no, it was an oil legal fire, but people actually thought that.
Here's my question to you.
And I was just laughing, but it looked wicked, dude. But I was like, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
But
sure.
the water was on fire and spinning.
If it was actually Cthulhu, I don't think there would be any fire involved. However,
Yeah, but the fact that they thought that,
right,
I mean, that would not be your first thought normally.
right, no,
But that's what they thought.
Right.
That was the mass thought.
now,
That's what I'm pointing at.
I know.
Why would that be the first thought?
Why would that
a
be?
large
Right.
group of people would have?
Oh, I know.
I mean,
It's
that's
a
what I'm
little
saying.
bizarre, right? But then I have this question. And there are people who are really afraid of this, that there are otherworldly or other dimensional beings that could slip into our reality and wreak havoc like that.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I wake up every morning, what I see
Right.
every day,
Yeah.
I interpret as I see it.
Of course.
But if you put these ideas in your mind and you think about it,
Right.
think about it, you start, it dries, it can turn into hysteria.
Yeah, it can warp your thinking, definitely.
But it's fun. I mean, Lovecraft was a great book.
Terrifying, too.
But, it's a fictional story.
Right.
But, you just can't.
Right, he wrote this as fiction. Keep in mind, he did write it as fiction. Now, here's one thing that is a fact. That man did. He did, in fact, suffer from nightmares, and yes, he did see things that were very much out of this world. That's true. However, there's also another thing that ran in his family: insanity. Everybody was going insane in his family. His own father, his own mother, they all went crazy. So, you never know. You never know. Make your own decisions. Read it for yourself, make your own decisions. But the fact of the matter is, mental illness was probably in his family. So. Right?
I don't know, man. When was the last time you seen an ice cream truck?
In forever. It's been forever. What about it? What about it? It's probably when I was a kid.
Okay.
Right.
Well, what are we at?
We're at 38, 48. What is your attitude?
No.
What is this attitude?
No.
You're done?
It's the voice. It's the thing.
Are you done?
No.
You've had the most bitchy look on your face the whole time.
Oh,
God. Okay, anyway, I had one last question. And it was... Okay. I guess you're just done.
No. What's the question?
The last question I had is... Why do you think crows... You can't look at me like this while I ask you. Why crows are giving some people gifts? That's a real thing. It is a real thing that crows sometimes give people
That's because they thieves.
gifts. That's because they're thieves. Yes. Well, I can steal things too, but I don't always give them away to people. They're giving them to people. What do you think it means? Do you think it's auspicious? Do you think it's a sign of good luck? Or what is it? What is it?
Dropping shit at your door. I don't know. It don't
Okay.
mean shit.
It could, though. But anyway, whatever. We're done. We are done with this. I don't know what the hell happened. We were talking about Cthulhu, and then you went
I
into
gotta go
this.
to piano.
Okay. My God, what happened? David Graham. Tune in next week.
Bye, bitches.
Bitches. Look at that face. Look at that horrible. Even the most bitchy face near the end of this. Why did you do that? We were having a good. I know what it is. You didn't want to be the gynecologist.